Yo, welcome to Old School here on megascorcher.com. I am Wild Matt. Make sure to go check out that website for all the stuff that goes on our YouTube, also our Twitch channel. There's a bunch of stuff that just goes on up on the website, like our cosplay photos taken by TechCore, go on to all of the conventions in the world, mostly the upper east side of North America is where I would say that she locates herself and takes all those good pictures on the site. And we also got a bunch of podcasts going up on the site by Mac 19 PM, sorry. And my shows will also be coming back soon, but you know, all that stuff. So we can go do the road to the top, but we'll stick with the practice so I can show you the different modes in this, which is what made this game great at the time. So we'll just go to one player here. So what made this game good at the time, or super amazing, is that you could race with multiple vehicles. I can't talk right now. I haven't done this in a while. Let me get back into the rhythm of things, I guess. So you can use go-karts, snowmobiles. IROCs are basically just real cars. I'm assuming that there's an association, but it's probably IROCs or something. But and then Indy cars, which everybody knows what that is. So this is why I like this game for the most part when I was a kid, is just that there wasn't that many games where you use snowmobiles. You have multiple snowmobiles with different attributes to them, such as a top speed and handling, you know, the basics. So we'll just go with the 3-star rated one all across. Go with the well-rounded vehicle there. Well-rounded. See, I can't talk. Cannot do it. So you got this little leaning on here. So the three vehicles actually do control a little bit differently. The IROCs are a little bit more harder to control around the corners. I would say that the snowmobiles definitely corner around really quick. I'm turning really fast. And the go-karts and the Indy carts are probably these... Well, no, I wouldn't say they're the slowest turning. The slowest turning are definitely the real vehicles. Like going around a corner, you're going to have to slow down. What is this guy doing? It's like he was purposely blocking me so I would be in 5th place. Sabotage. You see that? You see that? I'm glad I captured that on camera, because I played this game my whole life and I don't really remember that ever happening to me, where the guy just... I'm just going to stay here. Like, you can push the gas, but I'm just going to stay here. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to stay in your way. That was weird. That was weird. So looking at it back now, is racing games back on this time. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Racing games back then were kind of all like this if they were 3D, and they were kind of boring. There's only a few that I can remember that were like this, that were truly amazingly exciting, like Super Mario Kart. That was definitely exciting. This is a little bit boring though, just because of the technology of today. If you would look at this through time goggles and you wouldn't know what's out there right now, this could be fun, but it's so boring. You're just looking at a background kind of passing by at you, which back then was like, holy crap, look at this. This is in 3D and I'm racing and like going off in the distance. This is amazing. It's amazing. Which it truly really was, and now it's like, ooh, don't want to even play this anymore. There's a lot of games like that, man, where you go back and you play and don't know about this one. But back then, man, it was really good. And there's still a lack of snowmobile racing games. I feel like the snowmobile racing genre could be very awesome. It has potential to be a little bit different than the other games. That's why I like a lot of weird racing games like Downhill Domination. I love that game on the PS2. I just want something different. It's nice to race cars. I love the Forza series. I loved the Gran Turismo series. Forza Horizon is amazing. Forza Horizon is a great game. Can't say enough good things about that game. That series needed a little change, and that game was pretty awesome. So let's try to get first place here, even though I'm sucking. But we'll see. Maybe I can pass this dude, but not anymore. Not anymore. I'm hitting these corners too much. I think this is the last lap. Oh, hitting everything. Hitting everything. So let's go switch and or not. I'm pushing start and it's not doing anything. I swear. Weird. I was pushing it. All right. Let's go to quit. Let's go race some go-karts. You'll see that this game is a little bit more serious. You're not, it's not fun go-karts. It's like serious racing go-karts. Racing go-karts for real. All right, go-karts. Super Kart Rally, Kart Classics, sure. Then I'll go with the well-rounded vehicle again, why not? So the road to the top is basically just doing all these races in a row until you get to the IndyCar stuff, and you're to the top. So yeah, you're not dropping banana peels in this, and you're not hopping around corners. We're taking them a little bit more slower, a little bit more rounded. So I wish this should control a little bit more like the snowmobiles, but I mean, there's only 4 vehicles, and it is good that they made them feel different. But go-karts zip around corners and stuff. You know, you're not waiting to go around a corner like this with go-karts, really. You're zipping everywhere with go-karts. Oh, Jesus. Well, that just cost me the race right there. There's no way I'm coming back from that. Well, 5 laps, I could come back. You know, the AI in video games. So avoid the water. I honestly forgot about that. I thought it just slowed you down, but it actually spins you off. And that makes sense with go-karts. With go-karts and Indy cars, man. They're not exactly made for traction. They're made more for like speed. Going around the corners and shit. Alright, let's see. Water. Not the partner of those slick tires, that's for sure. Alright.
On your mark, get set, go!
So like, as you can see, like it already feels way faster. I don't know if you can actually tell by just looking at it, but it definitely is faster. The acceleration's there and the speed is there. There's no doubt about that. So that's what I thought this game was really good at the time, because you got to do a bunch of different racing, and yeah, that's what set it apart from the other ones at the time. Like, there's amazing Super Nintendo racing games out there. F-Zero, Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Kart that I already brought up. And there's some also really interesting games that weren't 3D, like RPM Racing and Rock and Roll Racing, Unicycles or Uni-Racers, sorry, where you rode unicycles was really fun. Super Nintendo had some interesting games. Probably one of my favorite systems of all time, to be honest, just for the library of games. The only one I could think of that even comes close is probably the PS1. There's a lot of PS1 games that I love, and it's a system I'm always going to remember fondly, you know? And Nintendo too. I'm really considering getting a Wii U now. I really want to get those games. I never said that once about the Wii, so... But I think that'll do it if I'm done talking about this game and I'm talking about current stuff now. That totally ruins the point of old school, right? So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll try to do this daily, and I'll definitely be back tomorrow with some other videos. Stay tuned. There's going to be a UFC game quickie, the full version, coming up soon. I'm really going to try to post a review on the site about that as well. So just keep an eye on the site. I really do want to start pumping out more material to it, and leave comments on the videos, leave feedback anywhere you want. The site, megascorcher.com. We got a forum. We've got a Facebook page. We got a Twitch page. If you like your videos, click like, man, and it actually does help me out. I like hearing from you, even if it is just a one click where you're like, oh, I actually liked enough to click the like. So go for it, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more old school. See you guys.